Free electricity for everyone? Can you believe it? The Australian government just announced a new program called the Solar Sharing Plan. Under this plan, all Australian residents will get free electricity for 3 hours at noon every day. So why is this happening? Because Australia has improved its cooperation with China, which produced over 80% global photovoltaic products. Although Australia once had trade tensions with China, compared with Europe, the US, Japan, South Korea, and India and more, Australia's trade relationship with China is much more closer. In 2014, Australia launched an anti-dumping investigation against Chinese solar products, but just a few months later, it cancelled the investigation because China wasn't doing that. Since then, Australia has increased its purchases of Chinese solar panels, becoming the country with the highest number of rooftop solar installations in the world. Even China itself isn't as widespread. Australia has plenty of sunshine, especially at noon when power generation peaks, but energy storage technology is still limited in Australia. Power companies, however, are reluctant to lower electricity prices. This year, Australia's GDP growth forecast is only 1.4%, while inflation remains high at 3.2%. One key reason being expensive electricity, which keeps inflation from coming down. The country has cut interest rates 3 times this year, but that wasn't enough, so the government decided to cut living costs directly. It sounds like a good government for Australians, right? How about yours? Since there's already a surplus of electricity at noon, why not give it away for free to improve people's lives? By July 2026, 3 states will launch pilot programs. By July 2027, after a 1-year transition, every Australian household will enjoy 3 hours of free electricity each day at noon. But to make electricity free, you have to generate enough of it. So between January and August this year, Australia imported $250 million worth of solar products from China. Since the plan requires even more solar power in the coming year, Australia will continue to buy Chinese panels and will likely expand cooperation in energy storage as well. With only about 20 million people in such a vast country, it's actually easy to improve living standards there, because Australia is both a resource-rich and consumer-driven country, while China is a manufacturing and consumer power. Both of them rarely compete, they complement each other naturally. Any government that truly wants its people to live better, lower energy costs, and reduce inflation can learn from Australia's example. Everybody knows China loves doing business and creating win-win cooperation. Why fight wars or impose sanctions? Mutual benefit through trade is what truly matters. What do you think? Follow me on Eastern Perspective to see the world.